Good afternoon. Wow, if you cannot tell from the stormtrooper seats in the back, we are back home in our camper van, Desert Snow, with the kitties. They're back there hiding somewhere, probably just watching out the window and enjoying the scenery. Y'all, you know, if you've been following us, you know we just got back from Japan not that long ago with a really fun series, Van Lifing Through Japan. And we were shocked at how big of a van life and RV community there was out there. And we really take you into the full experiences. So we'll put a link to those, that series down below, and you should definitely check that out. Today, we're actually heading to, first off, a really little interesting fun campground in Pahrump, which is just about an hour and a half or so outside of Nevada. And then we're taking it on to the next adventure. Now we're trying to get this a little shakedown since it's been in the shop. We want to test the AC, test the water since we had some issues with that, and just really give it a little shakedown before we kind of kick off and do some more adventures. We're heading out to Death Valley, and hopefully we still get to see the lake of Death Valley. You know, as it gets warmer here in Nevada and California areas, you're definitely going to have a lot more of that evaporation happening fairly quickly, and so it's a rare treat, so we definitely want to do that. Right now, I have to get into the grocery store and get some groceries, so I got my best of the best from Nevada cookbook here. I'm gonna pull out a recipe, alter it a little bit to make it a little more healthiest, because some of the meals in this thing, it'll stick on your ribs for sure. So I'm gonna get in there. Dave right now, he's here, but he's not here. He's in the bathroom. He's using the bathroom. So I'm gonna go in, get the groceries. As soon as he comes back out here with the kitties, keep the AC on, keep it nice and cool in here for them, and then we're gonna hit the road. See, there's Bailey. She shows right where to go, right before we get parked and settled. There's Mommy's little Bailey. How you doing, Belle Belle? Doing great, Belle Belle? Of course. Hold on, let me show you. Right over here, hiding behind the force, is Bray Bray. Bray Bray, you gotta get comfortable again? What makes you so nervous, Bobby? Why are you so nervous, Bobby, huh? You see everybody? Say hello. Right? Just kind of hiding back here, chilling. Oh, and correction. I said Pahrump is about an hour and a half outside of Nevada. It's actually in Nevada. It's about an hour and a half outside of Vegas. I think through all this excitement and no food in my stomach, things like that can happen. Hey, it's raw, baby. It's raw. Hey, and look who's back.
Hey, I know. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
How was that potty break?
Potty break was wonderful. It's a wonderful grocery store. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I am.
But it's not Japanese clean toilets, that's for sure.
Ugh, I don't plan on using that. I got my own right here. It doesn't snow. Definitely going for the yellow and green squash and zucchini. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, first try. These look right for the taking. So I found a recipe. It's going to be crusty shrimp and crab salad sandwiches, but instead of doing a fried shrimp, we're going to do more of a sauteed shrimp. And instead of a sandwich, we're going to put it on like a better rice. So we just got to find all the right ingredients. I'll share with you guys later on. I got to find all the right ingredients for my crusty shrimp and crab salad. It's been such a long time since I shopped. For Desert Snow, you almost forget all the things you have to be careful of because of size. It's interesting. I used to love wheat thins, but in Japan, wheat thins were it's banned. It's because of the packing material that can cause health issues according to them over there. And now I'm reading the ingredients. It says BHT added to packaging material to preserve freshness. We're gonna make a nice garlic shrimp, which I think Dave likes that. Put his over like a bed of nice rice, and we'll saute some vegetables. And for me, instead of rice, I'll have quinoa. And if I'm the one that comes and do all the shopping, I think I can definitely not. I think the only splurge I'm gonna splurge on is the actual chips, because I'm gonna make guacamole, fresh guacamole. Almost like the delicious tableside guacamole you get in like a true Mexican restaurant. Well, we're gonna have some guacamole, settle in, enjoy, relax. And never come to a grocery store when you're hungry. That. You know, grocery shopping is definitely one of those where it's kind of part of the battle. The other battle is putting everything where it's supposed to fit. It's a smaller RV. I have a lot of good stuff, 99.5% of it healthy. And I have to figure out where all this is gonna go. Well, I know where these things are going right now. So these chicken snacks, so good. Original chicken snacks, sea salt, pepper. Dave and I are gonna chow down on those, maybe a little bit of cheese. But I gotta figure out where all this is gonna go. See, Tanya's inside shopping and Dave is out here listening to the draft.
That's right.
That's right. It's all about the draft. Why turn it down now? It's New England's up.
Exactly.
Come on, it's excitement time.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
All right. Made it to our destination, and now it's time for me to park.
Tiny is backing up. Kind of does the backing up. So here we go. A little bit of a sharp angle on this one. I think she's riding right over the pebbles.
All right. Am I doing all right?
Perfect. You got it. All right. Straight back. Straight back. Nice job. Nice job.
Thanks. High five. I was just saying, I'm like, this is like the smooth ride.
This is easy.
This is kind of like the best direction follower is when I'm in the seat and you're doing it that way. If we're reverse, we just kind of cross the wind.
It's like
so this
frustration city.
we just don't change. Just whatever works. Stick to it.
That's true. This works well for us, so this is how we do it.
So we made it to this beautiful RV park called Lakeside RV Park and Casino in Pahrump. It's actually really amazing. It just surrounds this incredible lake. We've stayed here, I think once before. We never filmed it, but we stayed here on our way back from a massive trip heading back into Vegas. We kind of stopped here before finishing our trip. But it's really nice. There's a pool. They actually have paddle boats that you could take out. I'm not sure if they're available now. They might be, but we're only here for a night. So I got my station all set and ready for dinner tonight. Before I get into cooking, which is going to be a nice spicy style shrimp, garlic, rice, squash, sauteed, yummy, yummy. I got to give a big shout out to Sandy, one of our Turn Up World family members, Patreon member as well. She sent this new, during some episodes I was talking about how I like to have an apron, and she made an apron for me with sort of a, goes around your neck. And you can wipe your hands off. It's amazing. And it's so cute. So thank you, Sandy. Shout out to you. Really appreciate you for thinking of me. And it's going to get a lot of use, trust me, starting with tonight.
That's good.
Finally getting a chance to try out this cozy lanyard we got. Look at that, it's a Yellowstone cozy lanyard with our branding on it. Let's Turn Up World, Tanya. Dave has his, and he's outside just chilling like a villain.
Oh, man. I tell you, this is a life. Something we've definitely missed, being away from desert snow and the kitties. It's just so great being out here camping, doing the van life camping thing with Tanya and the kitties. But I definitely need to put on our lanyard that we got. I think Tanya's got those inside. I should go grab it. And I can hear, here we go, right there. Got the lanyard. Hopefully you can see it. It says Turn It Up World. Dave actually got this. They had a NFL Paramount Plus thing going on Super Bowl week, and they were giving these away. Very cool. But I can hear Tanya in there cooking. She's cooking up an amazing shrimp just with zucchini. It smells amazing already. So I'm super, super spoiled here. Enjoying the beer and waiting for the amazing food to come, because I know it's coming. It's gonna be a good night. Wow. Well, thank you, baby.
You're so welcome.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
You spoil me all the time. I love you so much.
I love
Thank you.
I love spoiling you. Good food. I would do normally a close-up, but there it is. But there's a lot of bugs out here, so.
Should be a close-up of my mouth.
Hell, close-up in my mouth. I love it. Well, cheers.
Cheers, baby.
It's a great dinner. I gotta see what do you think of the shrimp?
It's really good.
Well,
really good. You nailed it. One more time. Oh, I like the little spice to it too. I like it. Little
Yeah.
kick. I like it.
Always got to give you that little kick. Got to keep you on your
Cheers,
toes. Cheers to our first night back.
First night back. Maybe a little movie
Oh.
with the kitties. And then nice little. It's a nice night.
It's a
I think
gorgeous
we're gonna
night.
sleep really well tonight with the air.
Yeah.
Feels really good.
I agree. Take advantage of it while you can, right?
Oh yeah.
Love you.
Love you, baby.
See y'all in the morning.
Wow, this is really nice. Good morning, babe.
Good morning. Oh, this overcast day, but it's just still beautiful. How'd you sleep? I slept well.
Oh, it's so cozy in there. It's like, our van is so cozy.
I have to say, like, the sounds of the ducks just really resonates off the little pond. Well, it's not really little. The nice little pond that they have here at the RV resort. And it just, the air feels crisp, nice and crisp.
Right, I know, it's surprisingly cool.
I know.
Right? But you're right. I mean, the ducks and the geese are so loud.
Yeah.
I think they own the place.
They do.
I think they're like the bosses here.
They are.
I feel like they're walking around just squawking like crazy.
And you saw the fish. I can just see them popping up out of the water, eating the bugs off the top of it. It's just, even though it's an RV park, I feel like a campground, I still feel like you have your space on this side, you know?
Yeah.
And the grass. What? In the desert?
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. I didn't expect this too, because of course today we're headed to what is essentially the hottest place on Earth.
Yeah.
Right, the hottest desert on Earth, believe it or not. Recorded temperatures almost like 135 degrees.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Well, if it's overcast like this, we may have a break.
Yeah, no, today I don't think so. We're getting that hot today.
It may not be that hot
No,
today, but definitely it's one of the hottest. So we have plenty of water. Hydration is key. Well, good afternoon. And I say good afternoon. We are supposed to be heading towards Death Valley this morning, but like anything, when you're a full-time content creator and on the road in your RV, you're sometimes at the beck and call of the stream gods. And the Wi-Fi was just kind of giving us a little run for its money. But hey, you know what? We are on the road. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. The skies are blue. And Death Valley will still be there. But why are we heading there? So you might have already, Dave may have mentioned this before, but if not, we are going to be checking out, which was, if you remember, in mid-February, the inn formerly Lake Manly, Badwater Basin, which was that rare sighting of the lake in Death Valley, which extended like 6 miles long and 3 miles wide and about a foot deep. Well, it's not going to be the case now as we're kind of getting into that really warm climates here. It's definitely one of the hottest places on Earth, but it's starting to evaporate. So it might be a little bit of a puddle, but hey, we get to see what it looks like. So, or is it really the death of Lake Manly?
Holy cow, a real dust storm kicking by here. Holy cow.
Whoa, my gosh.
That was a surprise.
Wowzers.
Right?
Like as soon as you like...
a dust twister came through, like all of a sudden.
It's amazing what you can notice in the desert. Like you can prepare you beforehand. You see like the dust and the turns and the twists. You know, I did not want to get out of the RV.
I know.
It was heading towards our
Tanya was getting out of the RV and all of a sudden she's like, oh my God. And this whole dust like swirl, almost like a dust little mini tornado came flying through.
I'm not moving.
I don't blame you.
No. So now that the dust has settled, for now, this is an amazing little spot here. So it's an active hotel from what we've heard over there. The Amargosa Opera House. I tried to read a few things online and it seemed like it was functional-ish. I think, I'm not 100% sure. Let us know in the comments below if you know anything about the Amargosa House. This is in Death Valley at the junction. And of course, this little stand here reminds me of, there's an old abandoned town somewhere, I think Nevada, where it looks like there's a Prada shop, out in the middle of nowhere. And I love how they put the signs because this is some of the costumes for the vibe of the costumes that were back in the day. Now, they're not the real ones. They made sure to emphasize that because they don't want people probably breaking in and taking what might be considered real vintage clothing. So it's just more of a replica to let you know the type of garb that they had there. This is pretty cool. Ooh, I got my flowers. Look, got them all back into some water. Perfect. I was afraid, like I'm coming here initially because you know it's Death Valley, but man, it's absolutely beautiful right now and hot.
Yes. No, that is very true. It is hot here. And we actually driving down to Death Valley, you kind of went lower and lower. Now we're below sea level. So we're below sea level, and you can feel the heat just pick up. I mean, it must have raised at least 10, 15 degrees from where we started earlier today and coming down into this area. And this area is called Furnace. And there's a reason for that, because the heat just really picks up here. I mean, this is the area that has registered the highest temperature anywhere on Earth. I think we said before, around 135 degrees. I mean, it is scorching when that sun's out. Right now, fortunately, it's towards sundown, but earlier today, whew, it was hot.
Woo-wee. All right, give me a second, because I think the bugs are starting to show up in here.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, ooh, windy and dusty.
Yes.
I was thinking, what if I make my special guac and chips for everybody? Now, I know I made a nice dinner for y'all yesterday. I made a nice dinner for y'all yesterday. So I'm thinking I might just kind of do something a little special for the Patreon community, for all our Patreons. So if you guys want to see that, join our Patreon. It really means a lot to us. It supports the channel in more ways than you can imagine. And you get my guac recipe.
I like that.
Yeah.
And I get to eat it.
You get to eat it.
So I'm the lucky one.
He gets to eat it.
But I have a surprise for you.
Oh!
Since you cooked dinner last night, I'm cooking dinner tonight.
Did y'all hear that? He is
That's right.
cooking
I'm cooking dinner
tonight. High five. Deal.
There has been a change of plans. As you can see, it's dark outside. Why is that? I was getting ready to prepare the grill for cooking. Cooking time is dinner, but we had some amazing folks visit us, Suzanne and Bob, who actually watched some of our videos. Absolutely amazing. Thanks so much. They've invited us over for breakfast tomorrow. Yes. So we're gonna see you guys over there. Thanks again.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
I have to say this, it was super cool. Suzanne and Bob, who actually came over, they're subscribers of the channel, watches the show, and thank you so much, you two. It was a great conversation. I recorded some fun, like, shenanigan moments of us, some toasting, so I'm gonna actually probably put that up on for our Patreon community. So if you wanna join our Patreon community, our Chernobyl Insiders, we'd appreciate that. It does, we'll leave information to all that below.
And so I'm gonna cook you dinner tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
And I think tonight we should just go inside, enjoy the night together, maybe have a little bite, maybe that guac you were
sandwiches,
talking
and I'm
about.
still gonna make my guac.
Okay, so we'll see you guys inside.
Good evening. We decided to go for a little night walk. This campground. We did see a wild coyote. Well, all coyotes are wild, but during the day, that kind of made his presence. There are definitely some wild donkeys or mules and horses, snakes, tarantulas, you know, all the above. Oh my God. Dave, what do you think?
What do I think? I think it's really dark out here.
It's really dark,
The
right?
sky, you can really see the stars tonight, which is cool.
Right?
But I think we're gonna stay on the road. We're gonna walk the road a little
Probably a
bit.
smart idea. Stay on the road, right? Yikes.
Oh, there's a stick.
Whoop. Dude, don't do that. Jeez Louise.
There's a stick.
That's not funny, dude.
I just said it was a stick.
The way you said it. It's like, oh, it's a stick. Sorry if the camera's not stable. I'm just trying to find my balance. It's so windy too. Oh my goodness. Dave, where are you? You still there? You're so quiet.
I am still here.
Okay,
yes.
thank you. Makes me nervous when you don't talk to me.
So I guess I'll keep this on the road.
Good morning from rainy Death Valley. Unexpected. I mean,
Yeah, did not expect rain in Death Valley.
right? And now Dave's out there packing up. We're trying to get things rolling because we're actually heading to the Badwater Basin to check out the lake that was supposedly there. And I mean, we were hoping for an overcast, but it's turning out to be rain. And again, that's just a part of this life. Living in the van life is, you know, you never know what you're going to get. Days change. Sometimes, depending on location, can change plans very quickly, like right now. And Dave, I guess you should have brought the umbrella.
I do have the umbrella, but I'm not holding it while I'm getting ready. All right, packing it up. Well, we're packed up, ready to hit the road. We actually just heard some thunder. This is surprising. We knew there was a chance for some, what we thought were light showers in the afternoon, but the rain has kicked off here in the morning. You hear some thunder. We definitely got to check out the weather forecast. Because the last thing we want, we're below sea level, and we know in Death Valley, if the rain really comes in, you get some flooding. So it's something we have to check out.
So we have about a 17-mile drive to get to our destination. And now Dave, we were just having this conversation. Dave was just telling me that the Badwater Basin is the lowest point in North America, and it's about 282 feet below sea level. So that's impressive. I mean, we're hearing thunder cracks right now. That sounds like, I don't know, you can hear the sound. It's kind of rumbling down into the to the bottom of North America.
Hey, at least we're at low elevation though.
That's very true. And it's raining, so does it mean that the water is going to seep even higher? If it gets even...
Well, that's true. If you get a lot of rain.
If you get a lot of rain.
So we may not get struck by lightning, but we may get a lot of rain and then get flooded.
We literally just saw the biggest lightning bolt that kind of surfaced, it kind of surfed through the sky, and then it literally looked like it came down into the lake where we want to hike.
And exactly, definitely.
And it's raining.
I know.
And it's flash flooding.
Yeah,
what is going on?
Yeah, did not expect a lightning rainstorm in Death Valley here.
It's always an adventure with us.
Yes.
Like we're thinking, okay, it's gonna leak. The most of our concerns is gonna be the heat, but not today. Then we're thinking a little overcast, and we're like,
yeah, that's
no.
okay. The overcast is nice. It's not as hot because yesterday was really hot. So today it's kind of cooler. But then all of a sudden it starts raining and we're going to the lowest elevation in North America.
And then
where there's like massive flash flooding.
And then
I guess I'm supposed to say lightning. So we're all set to head out to see the lake, but the rain picked up. We saw more lightning bolts. We're actually hunkering down here in our van until it passes. It seems like it's getting better, so hopefully we'll be out soon. How you doing back there, babe?
We are all just hanging out, enjoying the sounds of the rain. I mean, listen. There's truly something so relaxing about the pitter-patters of rain just bouncing off the top of our van. And to be a little bit, 282 feet below sea level is exciting about the rain, but also very nerve-wracking because of flash flooding. I keep saying it because of my nerves. It was supposed to be a shower, but it's not. So I'm not sure if you can see it. We are definitely 282 feet below sea level because there's the sign way up top there. Oh, I was trying to zoom in, but there it is. Way there. That sign says sea level. That is where sea level is, and we are well below it. Down here at the bottom of the below sea. Welcome to Badwater Basin. Literally 282 feet below sea level. It's actually home to the Badwater snail, and it's a rarity to see this. I think it was many, many years ago. It happened once before. Heavy rains brought in, water levels like we're seeing, not today, but in February. But it's still very cool to see what we are witnessing here. It looks like muddy, super salty water basin.
So as you walk out here, it's basically walking out on a salt path. You can see, it's like follow the salt road, right?
Follow the salty approach. Follow the salty approach.
Look at that, it's cool.
It's not slippery at all. It's
Right?
actually cakey.
Very cakey.
Very cakey. And we were told, make sure you get those shoes rinsed off thoroughly. You might not have them later on. Probably eat right through everything.
Yeah.
The whole concept of this is like table salt, just a vast amount of sodium chloride.
Right. All the salt you ever needed right here.
All the salt you ever need. But I mean, with everybody walking on it, I don't think this is the...
No, it may not be the cleanest salt.
Not the one I'd put in my steak.
Not sure. I'm not sure I'd have this with my steak, like Tina said. Welcome to the lake.
Welcome to the lake. We made it. I don't feel like I have the proper shoes on for it, but hey, you know what? This is once in a lifetime for us, so why not experience this the way it's supposed to be? I mean, take a look. Wow, look at you. So you got the right idea, though. So those are just now nice water shoes.
Oh yeah.
Right? So perfect. Well, I feel like I'm pretty much, my feet are soaked now. Soaked to the bones.
Well, you're walking over the lake.
We're walking on water, literally. It's a real treat when the sun starts to show its presence, and it just makes this particular area feel even more majestic. right?
I know, it really does. And it's amazing to, right now it seems like it's about 2 inches, right? It's just a few inches deep. As you walk out, it stays. So you can kind of keep on walking out. You feel like you're walking on water a little bit. It's kind of weird. Although you definitely feel the salt. I mean, I have like salt little pellets all in my feet.
You clean out all that bacteria between those toes.
No smelly feet.
Just get them out. All those.
This is my solution for smelly feet.
Take off the Crocs, walk through the salt.
All right, well, we definitely got a cold day here. This is definitely cold for Death Valley, only 75 degrees. What's interesting though, and they explain it here, as you get lower in elevation, it actually heats up. So the lower you get, it gets warmer and warmer. It's like, of course, we're in furnace, and so we're in like a furnace right here.
Furnace.
Right, this is a spot that can sometimes get, you know, like around 130 degrees. So it can get crazy, crazy hot sometimes here.
But by the graces of the gods,
hey, it's our lucky day.
We lucked out. Yay!
On our way from Badwater Basin to Lone Pine, we came across here the Mesquite Dunes, which are really incredible. So if you're on your way, you want to walk on, saying you can actually walk in the salt water over at Badwater Basin and Lake Manly, and come over here, get your feet in the sand. It's pretty cool. You're free to basically walk the dunes anywhere across there. They do give a warning if you're walking these at night. Just be careful for the sidewinder rattlesnakes, which populate the sand dunes. So you're enjoying a little sand on the feet?
I am. Like just sand on my toesies, and it just feels so good to be out here. And it's amazing. It's like so vast. I didn't realize like how much of the sand dunes just continues on and on. It's awesome.
So I was gonna run out with Dave. You got it. Nice job. Nice job. All right. Nice job.
That's right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. I am out of breath for sure now. So Dave, I was gonna stay awake this drive, and now I might take a nap.
That doesn't surprise me.
Woo-wee. Okay, I don't know about you, Dave, but for me, we were going down like 9 3/4 grades for like 9 miles. Very first time for us. I was so nervous. I thought you were calm. I thought Dave was calm until he does this nervous thing. He's a nervous drinker, so he'll pick up the juice. He finishes juice.
What you talking about?
And then he went and he finished it completely.
Not alcohol drinker, but just juice.
Juice. But then he switched to water. And he's like, we're just going to rest for a minute and give it a like, you've never done this before. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm so nervous.
I was giving the brakes a rest.
Oh, gosh.
Just for a little bit.
But better safe than sorry, but to see him do that, and he's not a very good actor, so it's like he's trying to be calm. It's going to be great. I'm like, you're drinking the water like it's the last bottle on earth.
So what happened was I was downshifting, as much as I could. But because it was such a steep grade, I had to brake more than I'd like.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to pump, just infrequent, heavy pushes to try to, so I don't, heat up the brakes too much, but I just felt like I was doing it too much, so I wanted to give it a rest.
He did a great job. Bottom line, he did a great job. You guys got to see this. Hold on. Enough of us talking. You got to see this. So, like Dave fashion, we're here, Alabama Hills, trying to find a spot to camp for the night. And there he goes up there, scouting it out. The sign says you can look for symbols like that. We see there's a van back there, but then the sign was like, not sure the roads are maintained for clearance. And Dave's like, I think we can make it. So, yikeroozies. Here we go. I'm confident in him, but oh my goodness, y'all, this is like... always an adventure with us, right? Desert Snow, I think, could handle it. It's me. Look at him run. Look at him go. He's like way up there running. Oh my God. All right, in all seriousness, this kind of reminds me of that time we were kind of caravanning with our friends that all had an echo. If you have not seen that episode, it's a lot of fun. Definitely opened up my heart and my mind and my nervousness. It was very, very cool to see the different aspects between Utah and Arizona and taking desert snow into places that we most likely would never have done so. So check out that video if you have not seen that, but it's a very cool episode. Oh, here he comes. And he's got a big old smile on his face. I am so nervous. Oh, see, no way. He said no.
Yeah, the place I thought might look good had a no camping sign on it.
Oh.
So, yeah, which was right there, which actually I was like, oh, this place, we can get there.
No bueno.
Yeah, let's try the next one.
All right.
Holy smokes. I just ran.
You did.
He just ran. So we're in a bit of dilemma here. We're actually still trying to find a place to stay the night. We went into the Alabama Hills dispersed camping area. Every spot we could find that had actually a little tent camping symbol was occupied. There was a camper already there. Yeah, it's very limited. We're surprised how limited it was. It's our first time actually trying there. And so now what we're trying to do, we're going up to Lone Pine Campground to see if they have a spot there. We know there's another place, I think it's called Tuttle Campground, which we may try after that. And then if that fails, we'll have to head into town and see if we can find something. But you know, we got here a little bit late, a lot later than we'd initially planned, and it's also a Friday, so it's very busy. So fingers crossed. Just want to make sure we get down below before it gets dark, because this is going to be pretty dark roads, and they're a bit windy and narrow. So we'll find something. I believe we will find something. Well, struck out at Lone Pine. We got one more campground to try, and then after that, what do you think, babe? Oh, I just heard of something. I think China's sending me a message, and it sounds like McDonald's later on. Maybe the McDonald's parking lot in the end. Who knows?
It just might.
We'll see.
Excuse me. Pardon me. That is the sound of relief, y'all. We found a spot. Yes, it's not the dispersed camping we were looking forward to, but we found a spot that we really think we're going to settle in nicely to. It's Tuttle Campground. It's still beautiful up here in the Alabama Hills. Like, y'all, the views are unbelievable. And it's just, I know we're going to have a good time. But right now, I think with all that driving around to figure out where we're going to stay, it's time for us just to wind down. I'm going to bust out the PlayStation. We're going to make some sandwiches and just chill tonight. And then maybe see what the weather's like tomorrow. Hopefully, if it's a beautiful day, we will take out the bikes and explore Alabama Hills and take you along with us, because it's absolutely beautiful. Crispy, cool side. Colder than I expected. But hey, it's refreshing. Good morning, y'all. Man, slept like a baby. Dave was out much sooner than I was. I was out watching a couple episodes and started playing PlayStation. Got really into my Spider-Man game for a couple hours, so got to bed pretty late. But boy, the cats, Brady and Bailey, Dave, myself, we slept so well last night. It was a bit windy, and if you hear the wind outside, and it just feels a little calming, almost like rain falling on the van, and it was just so therapeutic. And then when we woke up this morning, y'all, pulled down the blinds, right there, the sunrise right behind us over the mountain. The sunrise is right here. It was so beautiful. And of course, you see these beautiful, with the sun shining the way it is, the surrounding mountains. It's like you're kind of engulfed in this paradise of like Alabama hills and the snow caps. It's a marvel to see. And we're definitely going to explore today. So Dave is getting the bikes off, the mountain bikes, so we can go off and explore what Alabama Hills has to offer. Should be a fun day. And I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee right now. Brady is looking out right over there. He's over there just peeking. And yeah, it's gonna be a really great day, and we're excited to take you along with us on this. So I'm gonna breathe deep, get my morning meditation in, enjoy this coffee, and we'll see y'all on the trails. Oh, look at the puppies. I see the puppies. Mimi. kicking off a wonderful bike ride, heading into Alabama Hills, exploring Movie Road and all these great things. But Dave has got a plan for us, so I'm just along for the ride. We're gonna have some fun, right?
We better have some fun.
Right?
We're gonna have fun today.
Well, it's a lot to explore here.
Oh, there's so much to explore, like movie sites, just incredible natural formations too. And plus there's like a lot of great roads and trails for mountain bikes, so I'm pretty excited about it. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. And it's a beautiful day. My God.
Wow, so kicking off, we have to actually explore these roads, which is gonna be really interesting to see. Like, these roads are kind of like, I don't know, like there's no real sidewalks for them, so before you can actually get to the trails, you got to find out what the roads look like. And fortunately, it's not really busy, not really well traveled. Well, it's our first time here, so I really can't say that, but yeah. Our first stop leads us to a movie set location here in Alabama Hills called Gunga Den. And this was actually a scene where just a bunch of horsemen came riding through the hills here. It starred Cary Grant amongst others. And it's just the first stop of many. I mean, this is a location that was really prime, Alabama Hills in general, for Western films of classic and past, because of the fact it's easy for the LA folks to get all the equipment up here, and because it's allowed. They actually love being out here to film, and it looks like a Western scene. It looks like something straight out of Mars. It's pretty epic up here. You might already know this. If you don't know, this area in particular is home to a lot of movies. We just kind of mentioned one briefly back there, but there's quite a few Western and space movies here, and famous ones that you might know. Not only we're going to explore and see what bike trails, like Dave mentioned, are here, but we're also going to, I guess, see what movies have really been filmed here, huh?
Yeah, I want to see. I heard like the Django Unchained and Tremors.
Ooh.
And like Lone Ranger episodes. So I'm curious. A little blast from the past.
Okay, I like it. Woo! Let me tell you, this is what it's all about. This feels so good. Woo! Bumps to be out here amongst the blue skies and the landscapes. Sick! So the movie Tremors, this is the area where that movie was filmed. Kevin Bacon. Tremors. Classic.
It's so funny. If we could get cell service, we could kind of look up like the picture, from Tremors to where we are and try to like find it exactly.
Right.
We also need to take screenshots before we go out.
True.
And then do like just a search.
All right, but this is the area.
This is we're totally in the area.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Dun, 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 dun. A neat little pull-off spot here, and you see a bunch of cars behind us, and over across the way are some folks getting their rock climbing practice on. Ooh, that's a pretty fun, intense little scale there. It's good practice, right?
Oh yeah, that's good exercise.
Could you do that?
With a lot of help.
A lot of help, right?
A lot of help, yeah.
I would be your moral support, because
yeah.
From the bottom.
This might be called the tall wall, which shows people rock climbing.
Ah.
Might be where people rock climb.
Okay, so that might be the tall wall. Okay.
Might just a guess. Might be.
Or maybe this is Tremors. Without having Wi-Fi, I don't know, but maybe you know. Like, if you know and you've seen that movie, or Kevin Bacon, if you're watching, let us know in the comments below. Is this a scene, or is this Bowling Ball Alley?
What is it?
And pins.
We need some help, y'all. Help us out.
Or is this Trimmers? Or is it bowling ball and pins? Because that looks like a little bowling ball. And that looks like a pin. Or, hold on. Or is this Trimmers? Oh, it's got to be one of these, y'all. I think we're really close. It's got to be one of them. I just hope we didn't name all but the right ones. We shall see.
All right, time for a sandwich.
Oh, more like smash. You know that smash burgers? It's like smash sandwich.
I love smash sandwich.
It was right up against your back.
All the flavors are all mushed together.
And I can clearly tell which one is yours, and all that mustard just seeping through. It's like
That's perfect.
Like
I
a
love,
pancake.
thank you, baby.
Pancake sandwich.
There it is. All right, how's that smash sandwich?
Smashingly delicious. I still can't believe I saw that giant hair.
Ooh, mustard sandwich smashed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's a good sandwich without mustard all over your face?
I love mustard on my face. It's awesome.
Well, that was so much fun. I'll tell you, we did over 15-mile bike ride and only touched just a portion of Alabama Hills. It was a lot of fun. We right now are about to catch a sunset, and I think to bring it all home, there was a place that we went to. It was actually in Bakersfield, California, called Great Chains Brewing, and you can actually make your own, as you can see here, 32 ounce. The one we went with is called Game of Wits, and I think it's a fine opportunity for us to crack this open and enjoy this with the sunset. Oh, you know what? It happened so fast. It came out. We're setting things up for dinner this evening. Dave was off on the side. We got a little bit of miscommunication, and it happens. But we're going to enjoy the beer tonight. And the sun just went past the mountains, but you can kind of still see it off in the distance over here, just kind of kissing the alpenglow there. So we'll save that sunset for tomorrow night. I'm going to enjoy my beer and just chill and relax. Dave's got something nice he's preparing on the grill. Hey, you know what? Cheers, everybody. Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
Okay, here you go, baby.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy. Hopefully, it's not too dry.
Well, that's why I got sesame sauce.
I can make some great dried chicken.
You're an excellent grill master.
Thanks, baby.
Bon appetit.
There's a little bit of a post oak on there, so
I could smell
there's
that.
gonna be a little
That's like your
smokiness.
signature now. You
Yeah.
kind of do the post oak vibe.
Gonna get a little post oak
And
coming
of course,
at you.
I heated up some of those vegetables from our last cook session.
Yes.
You cannot go wrong with that squash and zucchini and onion, right?
This is a great meal. Thanks, babe. Give me a kiss.
Aw.
Love you so much.
I love you so much. Thank you for the chicken kebabs. That looks amazing. And that post oak coming right out of that.
I'm gonna try one. It's like, please don't be too dry.
And look at those views, excuse me, behind us.
It's amazing. This is an amazing spot. My amazing wife.
Yay, how's the kebab, baby? Is it amazing?
I think it's good. Try it.
Yeah.
Try a little chicken.
All right, I'm a bite.
Not too bad, right?
That's really good. A lot of flavor. I can definitely taste the post oak.
Right, a little smokiness to it.
Oh man, this is amazing. It's a great night. You already finished your beer.
So a great night.
Cheers.
This has already started.
So after dinner,
Oh yeah? What's after dinner?
I think I am going to load up some games and start playing some PlayStation tonight. Ready to kind of, it's going to be a nice, crispy, cool night out here. So I'm going to go in and stay toasty warm and play some games. What do you think?
Sounds like a PlayStation kind of night. And I'm gonna just I will kind of hose you on up and watch you play PlayStation games.
That's it. Or most likely you'll be watching sports.
Exactly.
You'll be checking the stats.
I'll see what's going on. Yeah.
Look at that beautiful sun
That's amazing.
for you.
Thank you, baby.
Tonight, it's our night. And we're not missing it this time.
Not a chance.
Cheers.
Love you so much, baby.
Love you so much.
Don't use audio.
Beer. Another amazing day here at this beautiful location. And to think we actually stumbled upon this location. We're supposed to do some dispersed camping out in different parts of Alabama Hills. And because things were so busy, things changed. That's the life in this world of camper van and van life, is that sometimes things change like that. And we ended up still in an amazing spot here at Tuttle Creek. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better. You have still some snow caps on the mountains over there. You got some beautiful mountainous views from here, the lake behind us, and it's just a sunrise and a sunset out of both of our windows. Dave and I and the kitties really enjoyed being here. Wow. You know, if you haven't, consider joining us over on Patreon. We're actually posting some behind the scenes, raw, unfiltered, just bring you deeper into our lives. We just dropped the first episode over there. You won't see any of those episodes here. So if you can do that, join us over there. It's a really great growing community. And we, the kitties, we absolutely would appreciate the support. So thank y'all so much. And I'm just gonna sit here, hydrate, soak in those beautiful rays before we have to head out. On to the next adventure.